TGIF everyone! Happy Friday po sa inyong lahat. Join us until 3 p.m. and expect the day's latest stories as we roll along. I'm Denise Tang.
At ako po si Lord De Vera, konting kembot na lang weekend na po ulit. Let's end the work week right with a heaping serving of afternoon delight.
Okay, today Friday is September 27 at 3 more days na lang. We welcome another month. Akalain mo yun. Sobra, no?
Kailan lang inaantay natin si Jose Marichan lumabas.
Oh.
Ayun, patapos na
Oo
ang
nga
September.
Yung Burr months talaga parang ang bilis-bilis, no?
Ano yung kanta ng Green Day ba yun? Wake Me Up.
When September ends.
Hindi ba November ends yun? September, no?
September.
November Rain pala.
Iba-iba.
Okay.
Iba yun.
Do you remember? Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Ayan. Paborito natin yan. Also, we welcome the start of the election season as October 1st marks day 1 of the filing of certificates of candidacy. Welcome rin sa ating delight of the day na frap.
Oui.
Oh, Bakit nga ba frap?
Frap. It's literally French for iced, no? Pero interesting ang roots ng frappe o frap para sa mga frappuccino na umu-order. One mocha frap kasi ang haba ng frappuccino. Pero yung frappe as it is a fairly recent invention. At would you believe unang na-introduce hindi sa France kundi sa Thessaloniki World Fair Festival 1957, ano? Sa info daw, mismo yung kumpanya na gumagawa ng powdered coffee, yung Nestle. First tried it with chocolate, powdered chocolate.
Okay.
Pero ang roots daw kasi noon, may mga empleyado yung Nestle na hindi makahanap ng hot water. So they have to look for a shaker, no? Isa sa mga main features, and there was an ad campaign noong 1980s. No?
Tingnan nga natin.
They call Nescafe Frappe. So may kasama siyang parang tumbler na shaker. Kasi yung idea nun, hindi mo matutunaw sa hot water, so you have to shake it really vigorously. So yun yung isa sa mga kwento. At meron pa rin yata kung yung campaign na tinutuloy pa rin yata. But you can do frappe with anything. Kahit kape, chocolate, even tea, no? Pwede mong tratuhin na parang frappe style. Yes, kamusta?
Hindi masyado matamis, which I like.
Kasi hindi mo hinalo yung whipped cream.
Okay na yan.
Isang bagay na pinatatanggal ko lagi.
Wala nandyan na eh.
Oo nga eh.
Okay lang, minsan lang naman Friday naman ngayon. And share nyo din po sa amin kung ano yung mga merienda nyo for the day as we go through our social media
Teka muna, excuse me.
stories.
Ano yung nauso noong yung coffee preparation nung pandemic?
Yung hindi ko alam tawag.
Pero kape rin yun, di ba?
Yes, parang dalgona.
Dalgona coffee.
Yung ihahalo mo muna yung coffee with, you whip it pala. So, coffee powder with a little bit of water, you whip it, tapos tsaka mo siya ilalagay ngayon sa milk, on top of milk.
So, ang itsura niya ay mukhang...
Parang milk muna sa baba, 75%, and then you put the coffee cream na winip mo on top, tapos tsaka mo hahaluin.
Ang daming time ng tao ng panahon na yun.
ang daming time.
Hindi lang yan, may panahon pa sila nung gumawa ng ube pandesal.
Alam mo, medyo yun. Medyo
Diba?
talagang hook na hook ako dun sa ube pandesal na
Seryoso
yun.
ka? Ang dami kong tropa nung biglang natutong mag-bake. Binibentahan ako bigla ng ube pandesal.
Pero yung dalgona, never ko na-try. I don't know why. Siguro dahil mas mahilig kasi ako sa black coffee lang.
Yes.
So, hindi ko siya magawa like umagang-umaga may gatas.
Tsaka bakit nga dalgona yung pangalan?
Hindi ko rin masyadong sure.
Dalgona.
If alam niyo po yung sagot, please, again, paki-comment
Please
lang
comment.
po.
Oo.
Yes. Ito, pag-usapan muna natin pala on the Philippine Star DepEd-ICE animation for basic education.
Animation. Pero iba na yung standards of animation kasi ngayon eh. Ito ba yung animation na, kasi na henerasyon ko, sabihin natin yung mga beginner na learners, medyo iba yung mga forms, no? Pero ngayon, advanced yung mga bata eh. Hindi ko alam kung saan magsisimula.
Yun nga eh. Ano ba yung mga na-experience mong animation before?
Nako. Well, nagsimula siya sa mga violent robot mecha cartoons, mga Voltes 5, Voltron, Daimos, mga ganyan, Mazinger Z. Pero there was an animated series na alala ko ng panahon. Yung Superbook at Flying House. Sila yung nagtuturo ng Bible stories.
Kung inabutan yun eh.
Yung inabot. Pero, yung henerasyon ko natutong mag-Ingles sa Sesame Street.
Yun, inabutan ko. Kasi matagal-tagal siya.
Oo.
Oh, tapos di ba nagkabatibot?
Speaking of batibot, may napakagandang babaeng
Of
cast ng
course.
batibot siya.
Oo.
Ang kilala mo ba? Ate Shena.
Yes, Ate Shena.
Nakakamiss.
Nakakamiss.
Si Pong Pagong, namimiss ko rin. Wee!
Alam mo, na-meet ko si Pong Pagong.
Kamusta?
A few years ago.
Kailan? Wow! So, nakalabas ng si Pong Pagong.
Parang basta
Status.
may isang event ako pinuntahan, tapos siya yung nag-handle on the, sa prod side. Tapos, nagpakilala siya pala yun. Anyway.
Naniwala ka naman.
Hindi, kilala niya lahat eh.
Anong pruweba?
Basta. Huwag mo nang basagin yung trip niya.
Kaya yung number mo, ako si Pong Pagong.
Hindi. Walang ganon. Anyway, ito na nga. Sabi ni Education Secretary Sunny Angara, exposure to animation can help enhance engagement, retention, and creativity of learners and adults.
Yes.
Alam mo, isa ko naaalala, pasok ko sa animation yun, nung grade school ako, meron kaming typing class na para kang may Super Mario. Hindi ko maalala eh.
Typing?
Parang gano'n Tapos habang tumatakbo-takbo siya, parang hahabulin mo yung word sa ilalim, tapos itatype mo.
Kamusta ang typing skills mo ngayon?
Wala. Hindi na practice.
Hindi na practice.
Oo.
Kasi nakaka-tense yung susundan mo si Mario, di ba? Interesting yan Pero yun nga, by any means necessary, lalo na sa edukasyon, di ba? At mahalaga yung kung ano yung nakaka-grab ng attention. But again, like most things, it's always a fine balance. Huwag naman to the point na yung parang namihasan at naging dependent na yung bata sa anything visual. Pero alam mo, kung ano yung magiging catchy talaga, effective, kung yung animation style, gamitin yung drawing ng isang kaibigan.
Okay. Speaking of DepEd, it is now investigating the case of a Davao teacher who allegedly died due to stress.
Oh my God, sino ba mga estudyante niya?
Oo. So yung kwento kasi dito, there is this Davao teacher. Ang pangalan niya is Marjorie Espinosa Llanto Bonto. So nagtuturo siya sa Tibagon Elementary School sa Panutukan North District. Ang nangyari di umano, meron daw isang estudyante that hit his head on a chair habang sumasayaw. Ngayon, itong si Marjorie, yung teacher Marjorie, hindi ata nabigyan ng first aid agad yung estudyante dahil meron daw siyang, the family is saying, meron daw siyang fear of blood. So the student went home instead. Ngayon, kinausap nung nanay ng estudyante, yung principal, at apparently yung principal daw gave Marjorie an earful about it.
Binungangaan.
Binungangaan, simple pot. At hindi ata nagustuhan nito ni Marjorie. Actually, nag-message pa siya dun sa mga magulang. At ang sabi niya, ito, we quote, "Dear parents, nako-question ang aking pagkaguro dahil sa kakulitan ng mga anak nyo. Muntik ako mamatay kahapon dahil hindi ko na matiis ang pang-iinsulto ni sir," yung principal daw sa akin. "Nuot hanggang buto ko." Yan ang sinabi. "Salamat at naging successful kayo to the max ang sermon na natanggap ko na almost hindi na ako makahinga dahil sa sama ng loob.
Kawawa naman.
Hindi ako nakatulog kagabi sa sobrang iyak ko. Hanggang ngayon, nagchat-chat ako sa inyo, umiiyak ako." Yan.
Oo. So, ang nasisi tuloy sa kailang balanse yan, Sa isang banda, may responsibilidad yung teacher. Sa isang banda rin, yung pagdidisiplina sa mga bata. Kasi kung yung tradisyonal na paraan ng pagdidisiplina, kunyari sabihin natin medyo kinalakihan ng henerasyon ko at mga magulang natin, medyo iba yon. At hindi mo na kailangan ng hitting the chair on the head. At bakit ba na-aksidente yung bata? Sumasayaw.
Oo.
Walaan kung anong sayaw kaya yun.
Ano?
Yung maybe this time challenge. Anyway, so out of sheer frustration talaga, naglabas ng sentimento itong si Teacher Marjorie. Okay. Pero, kasi parang ginagawa niya raw lahat ng effort, pero for reasons na walang kinalaman pa mismo, no? Doon sa lesson plans, sa leksyon na kailangan niya ituro, naputukan pa siya.
Oo.
Kahit first aid, wala. Yun naman sa side ng nanay, sinasabi.
Oo, ang sabi naman ng nanay ng estudyante, no, she actually confirmed that her son did get injured while dancing, noting na yung dalawa niya daw classmates threatened him or threatened to hit him kung hindi daw sasayaw. Yun daw ang sabi nung inahan nung estudyante. Tapos sabi, her son's wound was treated in a public hospital the next day. Tapos pumunta nga daw siya sa principal's office. Ang sabi niya, gusto ko lang naman ng awareness sa eskwelahan, sa principal, na malaman nila yung nangyari. Yan ang kanyang depensa.
Okay, ano kaya tinuturo to si Marjorie?
Hindi naka-indicate, no? Tingnan natin kung naka-indicate dito.
Tingin mo, grade schooler ba? Sa grade school?
Hindi nakasulat
Sa bagay, elementary school, tama.
Oo, yan.
Bago elementary school. At yung mga ganyang kakulitan na levels, ano? Pero, ano ba ito? May pagbabalanse siguro yung gentle parenting na may extension din sa klase. Si Teacher Eleanor Barami siguro, kung nanonood siya, pwede siyang magbigay ng kanyang mga kuro-kuro dito. No? Lagi nanonood sa atin yun, si Teacher Eleanor. So, ngayon daw ay may investigasyon na ginagawa, pati na rin sa principal.
Kasi kailangan talaga siguro yung balanse, ano, Lord, in all, yung lahat ng steps nung kung paano yung nangyari. Obviously, wala tayong sinisisi dito. Kung sabi ng pamilya ni Teacher Marjorie, meron siyang fear of blood, baka siguro awareness for some of the staff members, kung if they cannot, give first aid, tumawag ng ibang tao na pwedeng tumulong. And at the same time, doon naman sa side ng principal, baka pwedeng private session kung papagalitan, hindi out in the open.
Pero alam natin ng mga public schools sa ganyan, kadalasan ay, yung mga private schools, of course, well-stocked talaga yan ng mga first aid, equipment, supplies, etc. May mga counselor pa nga yung mga... Pero yung mga public elementary schools, lalo-lalo na sa mga lalawigan, ibang usapan yan. Anyway, moving on.
In the United States, CNN.com's headline reads, Trump hawks $100,000 watches as he leverages his candidacy for profit.
100,000 watch? Ano yan? Omega ba yan? Or Rolex?
Teka.
Speedmaster? Pero Diyos ko naman, o kahit na, yung tourbillon is a mechanical complication, ano? Usually ginagamit sa mga high-end na mechanical watches. Ibig sabihin yung wina-wind. Ano? At medyo mahal-mahal talaga yun. Pero ang gumawa lamang daw ay the best watches.
Correct.
LLC. In short, parang mga mass manufacturer ng... Parang ganito yan. Kung meron po kayo nakitang sa mga mall, ano, yung mga relo na may pangalan ng mga fashion designers at may nakasulat na quartz, malamang yun ay gawa
ng best one. Itong
parang mga ganyang kumpanya. At tinatatakan na lang. Para may prestige ng konti.
Correct. Ang sabi ni Trump, he actually told his supporters it would make good Christmas gifts. Tapos binigyan sila ng link kung saan pwedeng bilhin yung relos.
Aba, at ito kasi, yung rarity element niya, ang number produced lang daw ay 147. Kaya bilhin na raw, sigurado ako maraming bibili niyan.
Ay, naku, maraming sumusuporta. Alam mo, last year, nag-release si Trump, he made $7.2 million through NFT, INT. Yung mga NFT licensing na yan.
Ipapaputol ko yung kaliwang kamay ko kung mapapaliwanag ni Donald Trump kung ano ang NFT. At pati Bitcoin, kung naiintindihan niya, I swear to God. Hindi naiintindihan ng mga yan.
Pero kasi hindi naman niya, parang kumbaga si Trump, hindi niya naman kailangan explain dahil meron talaga siya mga supporters na willing.
I have the best words. The best mind. Hindi, ito nga. Nakakatawa. So, watches. 2 days ago, ang binibenta naman niya ay coins. Oo,
Yung silver coins.
Silver coins.
Oo.
Magkano lang, $35, pero ang benta niya magkano? 1,000 US dollars. At before that, nagbebenta siya ng Trump Bibles. No? Na I'm sure hindi niya rin binasa yan. Ultimo libro ng misis niya, si Melania. Hindi niya rin binasa. At pinromote niya once lang. Couple of months ago, merong Trump sneakers. As in kulay ginto.
Ay, hindi ko pa yung nakikita.
Trump sneakers. Meron pang Trump na pabango. No? So, ang bote ganyan, tapos andun yung ulo na. So, ganyan yung buhok. So, Trump coins at ano pa ba? Ang dami.
Madami. Oo.
So, ngayon, ito, is in the Bitcoin business nga at I'm sure, good luck kung yung Bitcoin. Anyway, ito raw kasi sinasabi nila na in terms of fundraising, naiiwan talaga si Trump ng fundraising efforts ng Democratic groups, no, na sumusuporta kay Kamala Harris. At ngayon nga, halos neck and neck na talaga yung kanilang surveys all over the US. Pero ikaw ba, pag re-regaluhan ka ng Trump watch, ay isusuot mo?
Tatanggapin ko siguro. Hindi ko sure actually. Pero kung 147 lang.
Ano ba itsura?
Kasi 147 lang eh.
Oo. Pero isipin mo, ang benta pala, $500.
Yes. Pero it's priced now because nga may branding na, may affiliation na, $100,000 na.
Kano $500?
Mga magkano na ba dollar ngayon? Halos 60? O di halos 30.
Mahal pa rin yun? Mahal pa rin.
Eh pero grabe yung $100,000.
Oo.
Diba?
Anyway, ito sa mga watch nerds. Alam ng mga watch nerds kung if you're on a budget and you have to spend something on a watch, yung mga tried and tested na mga Japanese names, you're good with that, no? Basta may nakasulat automatic or mechanical, mga ganyan. They're built to last, actually. No? At sa atin, parang ini-eme-eme lang natin kasi napaka-common lang. Pero like mga brands like Seiko, Citizen, tried and tested yung mga yan. At nadami-dami nilang mga styles na bumabalik-balik na lang ngayon.
Bumabalik-balik. Tulad ba yan ng ating mga viewers na pabalik-balik every
Bumabalik
day?
sila para makita ka, Tita Denise.
Well, dahil dyan, syempre gusto natin batian lahat ng mga nanonood sa Afternoon Delight via live streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok bago tayo dyan.
Abay, batiin natin ang gaya nila, Eme lang.
Sino?
Pangalan niya, Eme lang.
Eme lang.
Oo, masarap yung ube pandesal at dalgona na coffee. Marami naging baker nung pandemic. Hindi lang, isa pa, isang nauso nun, sushi bake, naalala mo ba yun?
Sushi bake, tama.
At binibenta, parang loob-loob ko. Kakatuto mo lang sa YouTube ka niya, binibentahan mo.
Oo.
Romel, 199X. Good afternoon, Ma'am Denise. Why so ganda palagi?
Ay, that's my question to myself every day. Joke lang. Hello po, good afternoon. Joke lang po, tayo naman yung nagkakatuwaan lang dito.
Talaga maraming humahanga sa iyong kagandaan. Tita
But
Denise,
thank you for watching Afternoon Delight.
Hey, epic, very tita statement. Hindi masyadong matamis. Oo nga, no? Wala, tita ka na talaga.
Hindi, kasi
Ngayon ko na realize
hindi ko na-justify.
Ngayon ko lang na-realize yun. Okay, Lloyd Chonko. Rodel Alcantara. The Dalgona coffee is named for a Korean candy. Similar to toffee, that is similar in appearance to the aforementioned foamed coffee. Thank you.
Ito si Nico Cabales again. Suki natin to. Hi, Idol Lourdes and Denise. Ito naman si Ralph Domingo, isa pang avid viewer natin. I'm curious kung anong suot ni Lourdes na statement shirt today.
Ito po.
Yan, ipapakita ni Lourdes.
Yan.
Serve the people.
Galing ka naman ng Ted Filon to, DJ. Ito ay, sabihin lang natin na galing to sa isang speech ni Mao Zedong.
Okay.
Ako lagi. Okay, sino pa?
Ito si Mark Escueta, sabi niya, good afternoon, Delight, Tito Lourdes, Tita Denise. Ako, laking sineskwela, Matinik, Hiraya Manawari at Bayani.
Diba?
Ang dami nun parang lahat yun abutan ko rin
Diba? Lahat ABS-CBN. Oo. Hangkaro, Happy Friday. Oo, Carlo Colaton. Pabati naman daw siya ng happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Carlo Colaton!
Anong wish mo para kay Carlo Colaton?
Sana masarap ang pagkain mo all throughout the day.
Yan! Diba? Close na kayo. Alex Manansala, Friday Madness, Tita Denise. Yun lang sabi niya, Friday Madness.
Friday Madness.
In short, nababaliw siya sa'yo.
Meron pa, keep the messages coming ha, mamaya po. Just leave your message. We'll be reading them again before the end of the show.
All right, more stories coming up, but we need to take a quick break. Magbabalik po ang Afternoon Delight.
Look at the war in Ukraine, and I think it's something we have to have a quick discussion about because the president of Ukraine is in our country, and he's making little nasty aspersions toward your favorite president, me. But take a look at the war happening right now in Ukraine. It would have never happened if I were president to start off with. And there didn't even have to be a settlement. It wouldn't have happened, period. Russia wouldn't have gone in. I spoke to Putin about it a lot. But through a lot of bad statements and stupid statements, he went in, and he's no angel. It's all such a horror. Biden and Harris caused this situation by the stupidity of what they said, by every move they make. But they caused the situation, and now they're locked in. They're locked in. A deal could have been made. There wouldn't have been one person that died, and there wouldn't have been one golden tower laying shattered on its side. A deal could have been made if we had a competent president instead of a president that egged it all on. And Biden and Kamala allowed this to happen by feeding Zelensky money and munitions like no country has ever seen before. Every time he came to our country, he'd walk away with $60 billion. He's probably the greatest salesman on earth. There's not enough money to rebuild it if the whole world got together. They're not going to be satisfied until they send American kids over to Ukraine, and that's what they're trying to do. And the moms and dads of America don't want their kids fighting Ukraine and Russia, and we're not going to have our soldiers die across the ocean.
Nagbabalik po ang Afternoon Delight dito po sa One News. Ako po si Lourdes Vera.
At ako naman po si Denise Tan. Thank you for staying with us.
Alright, the group Bagong Alyansang Makabayan or Bayan has started drafting an impeachment complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte. And here's the report.
Progressive group Bagong Alyansang Makabayan or Bayan is convinced that there is enough basis for the impeachment of Vice President Sara Duterte. This comes amid issues on her budget utilization and absence in hearings. Bayan Chairperson Teddy Casino said they aim to file an impeachment complaint against Duterte by November.
Naka-break na ang Kongreso, so most likely, if ever that will be filed, makapag-resume na yan around November. But we understand may ibang groups din na nag-draft na ng kanilang complaint. So there might even be multiple complaints. And definitely, we will need all the support that we can get.
Casino said they are confident that they will secure enough votes in Congress. 1/3 of House lawmakers need to vote in favor of impeachment before it can proceed to Senate.
In-expect natin, madaling makakakuha ng endorsement. And in fact, the House only needs 106 congressmen to sign on the endorsement for the impeachment to go straight to the Senate. So best case is if we are able to get 106 supporters in the House, that will make the impeachment process faster.
Duterte had claimed earlier that some people started to push for her impeachment, but she is confident that it will not materialize.
Kung mapapansin nyo, hindi ako nakikipag-usap sa kanila. Nakikipag-usap lang ako kay Zaldico at kay Martin Romualdez. Pero pagbibigyan kita, Ren? Yes po. Yes, pagbibigyan kita. Gusto nila mag-impeachment, diba? So apparently, pakiramdam ko at sa tingin ko sa mga nangyayari, wala silang kaso for impeachment. Kaya sila nandyan. Kaya sila sige hanap ng kung anong gagamitin nila.
In a new statement, Duterte calls on Congress not to make use of witnesses without credibility. She cited former DepEd official Gloria Mercado, who accused Duterte of bribery. Duterte said these efforts of Congress may destroy the lives of other DepEd officials who are innocent. For News 5, Marian Enriquez, we are One News.
And let's now head down south. We have One News Cebu desk, Dale Israel. Dale, okay, what are the stories from Cebu?
Yes, maayong hapon, Lord and Denise. We are here about 2,000 feet above sea level at the Tops Cebu on Mount Busay in Cebu City. One of the most iconic, popular tourist sites to visit in Cebu since the 1980s. When we talk about Tops, we talk about 360-degree view of Cebu Island, one of the highest peaks in Cebu City. And in the 1980s, this is a popular dating place for lovers because of the cold breeze. This was closed in October 2022 for renovations, and it was opened again just this year, and still the park became a popular place to go in Cebu City. They say that if you haven't been to Tops, then you haven't been to Cebu City. So Denise and Lord, if you happen to be in Cebu, then you should put Tops in your itinerary.
Oh,
now
Dale,
the park here is already, yes, yes Lord.
Alam mo, nakapunta ako dati dyan, may bar si Budoy dati dyan. Is that the same place?
That's correct, Lord. It's the same place, but now it has a mall-like ambience compared to before. It features now local Cebu dishes and delicacies. Now, and also, Lord, Tops opened today the Media Center, or TMC, where local Bisaya artists can perform and showcase their songs. It even has a studio for new artists to show their talents to a wide audience across the world via the internet, Lord.
Saktong-sakto yan. Yung kanta yata ng Urban Dub, yung may city lights yata, inspired. Ang ganda ng view dyan, ano? Pero mabuti naman. Hindi ko alam na nagsarado pala yan, Nadel, no?
Yes, it was closed for two years. There was even a campaign to have it open again, but now it's open and it's a big change is here at Tops.
Nako, mahangin dyan, magandang ventilation. Gustong-gusto ng mga nagre-reggae ang nandiyan ganyang area. Pero, Dale, sorry. Okay, ano tawag dito? Gaano or how many minutes is the drive from the city proper to the Tops?
Yes, we rode the Tops buses. That's about 15 minutes from the Cebu IT Park that's in Lahog, going up to Mount Busay, about 15 minutes. And there's no traffic.
Okay. So, balita namin, may mga na-recover daw from a suspected Pogo hub dyan sa Cebu na mga maraming phones.
Yes, Lord, some 83 cell phones were found inside the 3 vaults that were confiscated from the Pogo hub that was discovered in Barangay Agus in Lapu-Lapu City. The NBI Central Visayas led this opening of the vaults yesterday after they were taken from the Tourist Garden Hotel that was raided by authorities last August 31, and where 160 foreigners were rescued. The phones will contain possible evidences of the Pogo and the personalities involved. Now, the NBI will seek permission from the courts to check the contents of these mobile devices. There are 3 Indonesian passports that were also found from the vaults. And just this morning, the NBI 7 said that these names of the Indonesians were not from either the rescued or those charged in court. That means the 3 individuals are considered missing individuals. That could possibly give more information about the Pogo in Lapu-Lapu City. According to NBI 7 Director Renan Oliva, at least 17 people will be charged in court, including Chinese and Filipinos. They will be charged with money laundering and among other cases. The names of those that will be charged are still undisclosed, and the NBI 7 said would not confirm if local officials will also be charged in court. What is clear is that the DILG and the BIR are continuing its investigation for possible involvement of local officials in the operations of a Pogo hub in Lapu-Lapu City. On October 3, the foreign suspects will be brought back to Cebu from Manila to face arraignment at the RTC in Lapu-Lapu City. That's about our Balitang Dako. Karong adlaw, gikan din sa TAPS sa Dakbayan sa Sugbo.
Alright.
Back to you.
Morag, swabing-swabe diya sa Taps Bay. Maraming sa salamat sa iyo, ang ating One News Cebu Desk Editor, Dale Israel. Dale is also the editor of The Freeman.
All right, now here's a quick rundown of some stories on One News. Representative Robert Barbers has proposed measures following the Quad Committee's hearings on illegal drugs, EJKs, and POGOs. These include a review of death penalty for heinous crimes. Today marks the mega panel's 7th hearing. COMELEC will discuss the resolution granting voting rights to 10 Embo barangays for Taguig City for congressional candidates. The resolution divides the barangays into 2 districts, each with 12 councillors. The poll body said they will have a decision before the filing of candidacies that begins on October 1st. And Tropical Depression Julian remains almost stationary over the Philippine Sea east of Batanes. Pag-asa said signal number 1 may be raised over portions of Cagayan Valley within the day. Julian could also reach tropical storm category tonight or tomorrow morning and may become a typhoon on Sunday.
The long-awaited bridge project in Lanao del Norte is now complete and President Bongbong Marcos was there for the inauguration. Mobile Journal Julie Baiza reports.
Kasama si First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos, personal na pinangunahan ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos ang pagbubukas ng 7.8 billion peso Panguil Bay Bridge Project sa Mindanao. Kokonektahin niya ng tubod Lanao del Norte hanggang Tangub City sa Misamis Occidental. 1998 pa nang simula ng pre-feasibility sa tulay.
But more than just a physical bridge, we are connecting the dreams and aspirations of the people of Lanao del Norte and of Misamis Occidental. For far too long, our brothers and sisters here have had to deal with over 2-hour commutes across the bay. Ang layo nang iikutin bago makarating dito sa Tangub, dito sa Kabila. This has always taken a very long time. Now, those 2 hours can be spent on work or on simply living their lives. With this bridge, what once took 2 hours will now take 7 minutes.
10,000 pasahero kada araw ang inaasahang makikinabang sa longest sea crossing bridge sa Mindanao. Bukod sa mga pasahero, makikinabang din ang mga negosyante dahil bibilis ang pagbiyahe ng mga produkto at serbisyo. Nagawa pang magbiro ng Pangulo.
Yung mga saging hindi na magiging ketchup.
Pinondohan ng proyekto sa pamamagitan ng loan agreement sa Korean Export-Import Bank. Ang hiling lang niya kasabay ng pagbubukas ng tulay.
Let us make this success a launchpad for further development to ensure that this project opens new doors to progress and prosperity. Hindi po tayo nagtatapos dito sa ating pag-uusap ngayong araw na ito. It is just the beginning.
Si DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan, tiniyak naman ang tibay ng tulay lalo na sa lindol.
I think this is designed actually to withstand the intensity 8.
Ilan no?
Intensity 8. Yung
Mananatili rin daw na matatag ang tulay sa loob ng higit 50 taon. Mobile Journal Julie Baiza po, hatid ang mukha ng balita.
Alright. Sabi dati ni Joseph Goebbels, a lie told often enough becomes the truth. At dahil mag-i-eleksyon na naman, asahan na ang pagbaha ng mga fake news at mga mali-maling mga balita, sinasadya man o hindi. Kaya the Media Quest Group, along with the kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas, PLDT and SMART, recently launched the Think Ka Muna Pilipinas advocacy campaign ahead of the 2025 elections.
And to talk about that, we have Mr. Mon Isberto, Corporate Communications Consultant of MediaQuest Holdings Incorporated. Sir, good afternoon. Welcome to Afternoon Delight.
Hi, good afternoon, and thank you very much for having me.
Sir, a pleasure. The pleasure and the privilege is ours.
Diyos ko,
Lodi talaga.
Pero sir, sige, umpisahan na natin. There is a Think Ka Muna Pilipinas campaign, as we mentioned. Pero saan po ba nanggaling? How did we go about the decision? And paano po nabuo yung Think Ka Muna, quote-unquote Think Ka Muna?
Well, kasi Think Ka Muna is is an advocacy campaign for media and information literacy. When you talk about media information literacy, you're talking about using critical thinking skills para mas maintindihan natin yung balita, impormasyon na nanggagaling sa iba't ibang mga sources. Kung iisipin mo, Denise, hindi ba yun ang negosyo natin? That's why this has become a core corporate advocacy ng Media Quest Group. Ngayon, siyempre, dahil nabanggit nga nyo, parating ang isang eleksyon, medyo nagiging critical ito. Pero hindi lang eleksyon Lords, this is something that we need to do every day. At saka, bawat Pilipino, hamon ito para sa ating mga kababayan. Paano mo malalaman kung ano yung totoo at anong hindi?
Nako.
Sa ngayon, sa media scene natin ngayon.
Pero, Sir Mon, apparently, sinasabi ng mga epidemya talaga ang misinformation, disinformation, at even yung mga first world countries, may problema pa rin ng mga ganyan. At on where to approach to attack the problem, parang it's a multi-headed dragon.
Totoo.
And where do you begin?
Totoo. Medyo malaking problema talaga. Pero bago natin ipagpatuloy ito, please sa susunod, wag na sermon. Kasi
Parang pare, sermon. O, ano?
Naisingit mo pa.
para lang anyway. Pero going to your point, malaking problema ito kasi nga tulad ng sinasabi mo, parang araw-araw naghahabagat tayo naman ng balita, hindi ba? Nasaan yung mga cellphone? Lahat, 75% of Filipinos have smartphones. At habang ginagamit nila yun, doon dumadalo yung balita, informasyon, the regular news channels, Facebook, TikTok, etc. Ang dami talaga. So it's a huge problem. Hindi ko minamaliit yung problema ito. Pero, meron kang pwedeng gawin. Kahit sa gitna niyang malaking hamon na yan, there's something that you can do. Kaya nga, pinangalanan natin yung programa natin, Think Ka Muna. Kasi yun ang unang bagay na kailangan gawin ng ating mga kapatid, mga kababayan natin, para magsimula na magkaroon ng pagkakataon na mas mahiwalay yung totoo at hindi totoo dito sa dilubyo ng mga balitang umaabot sa atin.
Hindi ba, Sir, hindi ba mo, Mr. Esberto, hindi ho ba ang pinakaugat ng lahat nito ay pag kinalkal mo ng kinalkal, ang usapin nito ng education system, ang intellectual na pagsasanay sa atin, ang paghahasa ng ating thinking skills, goes beyond, malaliman talaga siya.
Totoo.
Okay. Ang grupo na sa likod ng Think Ka Muna ay may ilang mga, may 7 na tama ba yung nakita ko siya, ilang mga paraan ng pag-approach sa problema.
Okay. Una, tama, dapat talaga nasa educational system ito And siguro that should be part of our advocacy to encourage our education system to incorporate more MIL or critical thinking skills in the curriculum. Kulang sa totoo lang. Alam mo, ang understanding ko, correct me if I'm wrong, tinuturo ang MIL in our formal educational system in senior high.
Senior high, that's late.
Medyo patay na yung kabayo.
Correct.
No?
At iba na teknolohiya nun. So, media information literacy, yung MIL.
Yung ibang mga bansa, katulad yung mga Scandinavian countries, Finland in particular, they teach MIL starting kinder. At ini-incorporate nila yung critical thinking skills sa curriculum nila hanggang college. Ang sabi nga ng ibang eksperto, ang MIL is not just a media skill, it is a life skill.
Life skill, totoo yan.
Okay. So bakit? Kasi, kayo, naranasan na niyo siguro ito. Nakatanggap ka na ba ng text o ng post, nakita ka ng post sa social media?
Binigay ko OTP ko.
Hindi.
Sabi, mananalo daw ang premyo.
Yun, mga ganon. Di ba? Or mag-aalok sa'yo, mag-invest ka sa ganitong bagay, ang laking kitang makukuha mo. No? Or, papadalan ka ng isang post na, naku, nakakagalit, nakakainis. Okay? Hindi aksidente yun. Kasi kaya naluloko o nabubudol ang maraming tao. Kasi itong gumagawa nitong mga nag-i-scam nito, sinasakyan nila yung psychology ng tao.
Yes.
Anong ibig sabihin? Pag ikaw nagalit na inis na tuwa, ibig sabihin, nagiging emotional yung reaction mo dun sa nakita mo, nasi-short circuit yung utak mo eh. Hindi ka na nag-iisip ng maliwanag. Biglang, sa inis mo, click, like, share. Yun ang ginagawa ng mga nagbubudel. Kaya mabuting na napag-usapan at napag-isipan na itawag natin yung pangalan ng ating programa na Think Ka Muna. Kasi yun ang unang-unang bagay na kailangan gawin natin mga kababayan. Para hindi kayo manloko, sandali, hinay-hinay. Mag-isip muna. Kung di ka sigurado, huwag kang kumilos. Huwag mong i-share.
Bago mag-react, bago mag-comment, o kahit anong gagawin mo, think twice. I-research mo kung if it needs information verifying. May search engines naman.
Yes.
Ganun tipo.
Oh.
Kung hinihingan ka ng OTP, ibigay mo na.
Wag yun.
Okay.
Pero, Sir Mon, I just want to go back to what you said, no? Because, again, if people are emotional, bigla-bigla yung mga ginagawa nila. And I know we already said it, think ka muna. Pero may tendencies nga yung tao to
Correct.
just hit the click button.
Yes.
Meron bang, what is the study that goes, that could be applied before that? Kasi it's one thing to say na, sige, hihinay-hinay lang ako. Sige, iisipin ko muna. Sige, research muna ako. But what is it that has to be done talaga? Or what you need to practice for you to be able to execute that? Yung, teka, iisipin ko muna.
Well, okay. Ito, Denise, it's a question of developing the right habits. Kasi itong kinakalikot ng mga scam, alam nila kasi yung habit mo or yung natural tendency mo. If you talk with a psychologist, sasabihin nila, ito yung mga biases mo. Your confirmation bias, or yung tinatawag nilang negativity bias. Kasi, halimbawa, ang mga tao, mas lalong, sa balita, mas lalo silang nagre-react sa mga balitang yung may masamang.
Yes.
Kasi we are that's our psychology. Kaya kailangan, ang gusto natin gawin sa pamamagitan ng programang ito ay ipakita sa ating mga kapatid mga halimbawa, konkretong halimbawa kung paano nangyayari ito. At ang gusto natin mangyari is tignan nila yung sarili nilang karanasan. No, ano ba nangyari? No? Kasi maghanap ka ng isang pamilya dito sa Pilipinas na walang nakakakilala sa isang taong nabudol. Mahihirapan ka na. So ang importante, paano tayo matututo mula sa karanasan na yan? And that's what we hope we'll be able to do by putting out material, news reports, features, anong tawag nito? Interviews, no? Na magpapakita na, ito yung karanasan ng tao. Itong ginawa niya, itong dapat gawin. Ito yung solusyon. Hindi siya madali. Akong unang aamin sa inyo. It's not going to be easy. Kasi nga, psychology ito Ito yung bias natin inherent sa ating mga tao. Hindi, alam mo ito gusto ko sanang i-emphasize. Hindi porke nabubudol ka, bobo ka. Minsan nagkakaroon ng ganon reaksyon yung mga tao na, napakatanga mo naman, bakit ka nagpaloko? Hindi, sa totoo lang, yung mga gumagawa nito, ginaganon-ganon ka. Ginagamit yung psychology mo laban sa iyo.
Yes.
Kaya ikaw, ang gusto natin mangyari, mas maintindihan mo ang sarili mo. Doon ang simula That is the beginning of wisdom. Na mas nakikilala mo yung sarili mo. Ano yung mga dapat mong iwasan? No? Mahirap Ako, I will be the first to admit. But that is really the most important step. Kasi kung hindi mo magawa yan, walang katapusan ng problema.
Ikaw bilang tech lolo, ang mga bata bilang mga lumalaking digital natives na sila. At sinasabi nila, it's the much older generation daw, yung mas may tendency na mag-share ng mga mali-maling balita. Again, emotional kasi.
Yes, some studies confirm that, no? Na kasi yung unang-una yung mga mas abante na sa buhay.
Yan.
Many of them hindi nila kabisado yung digital media. So, dahil hindi nga nila kabisado, mas madali silang nadadala. Okay, that's one. Also, sinasadya silang targetin.
Yes.
Bakit? Kasi kadalasan yung mga seniors, silang merong kakayahan, meron silang resources, meron silang pera. Kaya yung mga financial scams, madalas silang tinatarget talaga. Pero having said that, tulong-tulong sana ito eh. Halimbawa, yung mga bata, naturuan nila yung mga kanilang mga seniors.
No.
Oo.
No.
Kayo kasi, huwag nyo kayong undisplay. Kaya namin mga senior matuto.
Makulit yung tatay ko na sabi na nabasa ko, may kakambal na robot si Obama. Oo. At na-frustrate siya nung walang ebidensya. Sir, alam mo, Sir Sherman, hindi kailangan ng high-tech na mga bagay-bagay. In fact, the greatest virus of all, campaign, alam niyo yung I Love You virus?
Yes.
Simpleng, fundamental na program lang yon. At tinarget, again, yung sinasabi mo, sir, na emotional, yung kahinaan ng human behavior. Yung tawagin na, I love you.
Naku.
Tapos saka-attach pangalan kunyari Denise. So ikaw, i-click mo talaga siya.
Delikado talaga yun.
Okay, seryoso. So yun yung vulnerability na pinapasok nitong mga taong. And yung gumawa na Pinoy pa, did not even expect na magka-crash yung buong stock market ng Europa, ng Inglaterra, etc. So, where to begin? At least may simula po dito sa kampanya natin.
Yes. Well, naranasan mo na siguro kung meron nagsabi ng I love you sa'yo, nakukuryente yung puso mo, di ba?
Hindi. Ako yung nanalo ka ng 10 million.
Ay, parang mas
Akin na yung
kuryente
OTP
rin ako
mo.
doon.
Yeah.
Well, yun nga. Kasi you love it.
Okay. Sir Mon. Mon pala. Saan may website na ba na maaaring puntahan? Halimbawa yung mga nanonood sa atin. At least mga baby steps.
Well, we are going to start rolling out our digital property soon. Medyo nag-usap-usap pa internally. Pero gusto lang namin kaya kami were talking about it now para ma-alerto yung ating mga kababayan, mga kapatid. So that once we launch it, we're going to inform the public, and we'll channel people to those digital channels. Also, ang gagawin natin dito sa Media Quest Group, we will make MIL part of our Menusa news coverage.
Yes.
Para kung mayroong mga balita na ayon it's within. Example, recently there was a proposal to ban smartphones in schools. Bakit ba? Anong masama?
Ano masama?
Yun. Magandang pag-usapan. No?
Yes.
Kasi, 75% of Filipinos meron na smartphone. We spend 3 to 4 hours every day sa smartphone. Alam mo ang sinasabi ng mga pag-aaral. Maraming mga bata na addict sa smartphone, nagiging isolated and lonely. Alam mo ba, meron ng isang study that shows that Gen Z Filipinos are the second most lonely group in the world. And the most lonely group in Southeast Asia.
Malungkot talaga tayo, no? Pero bakit number 1 tayo sa isang website na huwag
mo nang banggitin yun.
This deserves another discussion. Maganda yung simulan natin. Kasama ang palad. Kulang yung oras
Oo
natin.
nga eh.
Di bali.
Sige. Again. Usap tayo ulit.
Yes,
Kasi
sir.
may pangalawang at pangatlong bahagi pa to. Okay, maraming think ka muna. Maraming salamat sa Ginoong Mon Esperto.
Maraming salamat din.
Thank you. Okay. Meanwhile,
Now, the Embassy of the United States in the Philippines has announced several changes in their visa services. Aside from updates in online and call center systems, a new visa application center is now ready to accommodate applicants. Our Jovi Francisco was among those who got a tour of the new facility, and he filed this report.
Starting September 28, 2024, Filipinos planning to visit America and need their visa processed would have to secure 2 appointment slots. The additional step in the process will be done here at the new Visa Application Center or VAC in Panguil Building, Parañaque City. The VAC will handle the embassy's photo capture and fingerprint scanning services after the applicants accomplish the forms in the online appointment website. Even the online system has been relaunched with more secure and user-friendly interface. One News was part of a media group that was assisted by embassy officials to walk through the new visa application process. The VAC shared the same restrictions and rules as those implemented at the U.S. Embassy in Manila.
All electronic equipment, including cell phones, the vapes, okay, the lighters, and what's that? iPads, laptops will not be allowed here in this security area. So this is also for the safety of all applicants.
The good news is the whole process inside the VAC would only take 10 minutes to finish. The VAC will offer appointment slots from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. weekdays and from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. on weekends. The other step that applicants will have to book online is the interview schedule at the U.S. Embassy along Roas Boulevard. This is where embassy officials inspect all the submissions and where applicants answer questions about their planned trip to America. Many applicants dread this part of the process, but officials told reporters that the approval rate for non-immigrant visas at this embassy is about 80% and is much higher for immigrant visas.
Do's and don'ts for customers, be honest, be prepared.
The U.S. Embassy in Manila is considered the busiest consular branch in the region, processing more than 200,000 non-immigrant visas just last year, breaching the pre-pandemic figure of 200,000. Hence the need to improve the system.
This is one way that will make our consular operations a little bit more efficient, and we have the intent that because of more efficiencies, we'll be able to just further meet ever-growing consular demand here in the Philippines.
Despite the change in the visa process, the U.S. Embassy also announced that there will be no change in the cost of the visa application. Joby Francisco, we are One News.
Okay, it's almost 3 p.m. Alam niyo na ibig sabihin yan. I saw the signs, pasok. Ang edition natin ngayon, seen sa SOCMED or social media. Okay, first photo, open
24 hours, 11 p.m. to
6
a.m.
Huwag na kayong makulit. Open 24 hours na nga eh. Para naman magsistay ka dyan, di ba?
Oo.
Okay. Next.
What?
May point ka naman.
Tama naman.
Hinihintay mo.
Warning to.
Hinihintay mo eh.
Warning din naman kasi. Wait!
Paint.
O, di ba? Oh, pwede na. Pasok na.
Nagets mo naman, di ba?
Basta nagkaintindihan tayo, pasok.
Wait, paint.
Oh.
Next.
Ano nakasulat?
Road work
Ahead.
Please
Apologize. Okay, sorry po. Merong construction.
Hindi, ikaw ang mag-sorry.
Oo, yun na nga eh. Sorry po. Pagdaan mo dyan, sorry.
Hindi na ako mag-attempt dumaan dyan, ha?
Pasensya na po.
So, parang na-jumble lang yung mga letra siguro, ha? Ayan yun, ha? Puzzle naman yan, eh. Para may challenge naman, paminsan-minsan. Okay,
alright.
gusto ko yun, ha? Weight paint.
Weight paint.
Weight
Gusto
paint.
ko rin yun. Alright, if you've seen the signs, send them to us at afternoondelighton@gmail.com. Okay? Oras ba? Bawi kami next week. Babatiin natin lahat ng ating mga viewers ulit. But for now,
Salamat, Jesus, at Biyernes ulit.
nako, i-abbreviate pa ba natin? Wag na.
Merong TGIF, Tagalog version nun, SHABU. EU.
Okay. Kayo na lang mag-spell sa inyong mga bahay-bahay. That will do it for us today and this week. Thanks for watching Afternoon Delight. Ako po, si Denise Tan.
Hanggang Lunes, mga kapatid, ganun pa rin, 2:00 in punto. Tandaan ang sinabi ni Miriam Defensor Santiago. Ang fairy tale daw, minsan hindi nagsisimula sa once upon a time. Minsan nagsisimula siya sa pag binoto niyo ako. Lord De Vera po, ito po ang Afternoon Delight. Have a delightful afternoon.